Well, I'm back. Good morning, number one. Proper reading of the day. It's been a minute since I made a video, so let's see. You got some catching up to do. I'm gonna go ahead and just I guess make a video about real life. All right. I made a mistake. Got involved with a woman that was a detriment to me, and now I'm here. It's one of the VA homeless shelters. One thing I can say though, it's if you are a veteran, utilize these VA housing. It's not bad. I guess when you think of the word shelter, you think of maybe a gymnasium or something with a bunch of cots, but it's not that. It's a nice place. You could easily, someone could easily be paying 1,500 plus rent for this place, so it's not bad. But that's my situation right now. So unfortunately, I married this woman, so now I have to go through a divorce, and it might get better from here. It's probably gonna get worse. I don't know. My first experience with this mistake here, like making this type of mistake, life-altering mistake, not just a mistake that you can recover from by investing a little time or money, but this is a life-altering mistake. You gotta be wise. Be wise with the people you choose to marry. A girlfriend, boyfriend, you're fine. No big deal. If you're a girlfriend, boyfriend, y'all don't work out, break up. I mean, it might be a big deal if they are like abusive, or if they are what's the word, vandalistic, like some people who like to vandalize your property. But that's pretty much as far as it'll go. When you're a boyfriend, girlfriend, you can just cut it off. But when you're married, you gotta be so careful with who you marry. Blah 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 blah. You gotta be careful with who you marry. Super careful, because once you get the government involved, it becomes a whole new thing. So my instance, first of all, I'm not getting married anymore. That's stupid. Just go ahead. You can have your girlfriend, boyfriend. You can live together as a couple. You can do all the things that married people do. Maybe you don't get some benefit. I guess like some people think there's some sort of financial benefit to being married, or maybe you get little extra perks for being married. But those damn things do not outweigh the cons of being married. The cons of being married outweigh the pros drastically. Not even a little bit. Can't even see my eyes, all this reflection. But that's that though. Here, just trying to recover. That's it. Just trying to recover. What Eminem said in his song, he said, "Yo, I look like a bum. My clothes ain't about shit." The Salvation Army trying to salvage an outfit. That's that 8 Mile Road song. Go check it out. It's a good song. But yeah, that's what's happening right now. Still got the car. Still can enjoy a nice day. But can't really enjoy life when you're going through some turmoil, turbulence, a storm. Speaking of storm, that storm just passed Florida last night. Hurricane Helen. Uh, Hopefully everyone is okay. I think the news said 3 people died from it so far. It's up in Georgia right now, I believe, on its way to the Carolinas or Tennessee somewhere. But it's just gonna be like a rainstorm by the time it gets up there. I think Georgia is getting like a Category 1 hurricane, and then it'll calm down. I think it's supposed to go toward the mountains, like Atlanta area, up toward Tennessee, up in those mountains. So it should get shredded up and just be a normal rainstorm. Just some water to fertilize the land. But down here, I haven't seen the news today, so I don't know how extensive the damage is down here. I don't know what category it was when it made landfall. Maybe Category 2 or 3. But I just glimpsed at the news overnight, and everything looks pretty cool. So I guess it was maybe a Category 2 when it hit land. But anyone affected by that? Um, Hopefully you're not affected too bad, minus those 3 deaths. Uh, Maybe some power outages. There's always a power outage during the storm. Um, if you have FPL, you don't have to wait too long. From my experience, FPL is a great company. I tried to work for them, but they didn't even look my way. They didn't even look my direction. Apparently, I'm not even in their league. So, uh, there's that. So that's the update on my living situation and my life situation. Gotta do maintenance on my car. Haven't been keeping up with myself or my car. Definitely gotta get back to that. And off the road right now, I I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I can say I am a trucker. I was a trucker. Came off the road to deal with this divorce, and I got children, so it's not just a simple, oh yeah, let me sign this paper, we'll go our separate ways. Nope, I got children, so now I gotta go through that ordeal. And now my kids gotta go through that ordeal, which sucks. I'm sure you see me and you're like, oh, a black guy. But it sucks trying to be a successful black guy. It's like, and I'll say it sucks. I say it's just very difficult when you're not smart. I made some stupid mistakes. If you're trying to be a successful black guy, you gotta be smart as shit. You cannot allow anything to deter you from the path that you choose. And you need to find that path at an early age. I don't think we got time to be wasting. Like, some people, they can like just start their life whenever they do, but I think it's the same for us. We gotta start life at a young age and stay on that path. Don't let nothing deter us. Other people do too, but especially us. Just like, I try not to be a stereotype. So I try not to have a baby mama. I try not to be I try not to add to the fatherless homes. But the woman I chose didn't give a fuck about any of that. It was her happiness over everything. And to have a successful marriage, you can't be a selfish person. You have to be selfless, because you're not just living for you. You have a partner you're living for. Not a partner. It's not business. Like, I hate when people say marriage is a business. Terrible. Terrible. Do not get involved with people like that, or do not get married to people like that, because ain't no hope for that marriage, because that's a failed state to enter a marriage, and that's the mindset of the woman I married. She saw marriage as a business, nothing more. So I definitely did not do my due diligence before I married her. I know I'm all over the place. My mind's just wherever it's at right now. But do your due diligence before you end up marrying somebody. Uh, and this not this divorce is not something that was like immediate, because I took the time to try to figure out myself. Like, maybe I'm fucking up, which I did in picking the wrong woman to marry. But then I just saw like the lack of effort on her part. Just the me. Who cares about no care for me, no care for the how the kids will feel, how the kids will be brought up. Like, I care to keep the unit together, keep the family unit together, because it's a stigma with black people that we don't have a tight family unit. So try to go against that, but you can't do that if you don't choose the right marriage mate. And I did not. So you just gotta be smart. And it's hard, because some people are good at masking themselves for a long time, and you won't figure out who they are until way later. Won't figure out who they are until it's too late, pretty much. My bike's riding by. I remember when I had a bike. Someone stole mine. That's life for you. Someone steals my bike that I worked hard to get. I earned that bike. Someone took it. I didn't get one for free. So there was no replacement. Now I have to just go and work harder to earn another one. Imagine that. But yeah, that's where I am right now. It's the mindset I'm in right now. I try not to let it get me down. Just taking one day at a time, because you can't really just be like, oh yeah, I have a 5-year plan, 10-year plan. Like, what? I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen in 5 or 10 years. I could be dead tomorrow. So it's just whatever. Take it one day at a time. Hope for the best, but plan for the worst, right? Just sharing my thoughts. Try to be more active in this online community. But one positive thing, it's negative because I came off the road. Truck driving is my passion. Like, when I was younger, people asked me what's my passion, and I was like, I don't know. I'm just out here living. I was misguided. I was unguided for a very long time. A very long time of my life, I was unguided. Just a damn sailboat in the wind, just blowing across the ocean. Didn't even have a rudder. But once I started truck driving, that was my passion. That was my passion. Truck driving is my passion. I love it. I love being in a truck, driving over the road, trying to fight for a parking spot, trying to find a parking. Can't fight for one if ain't one available. You're trying to find a parking spot. It's frustrating, but I love truck driving. I love it. This company I went now, I came off the road because of the divorce, and I have small children, so I'm trying to not lose them, like not have them removed from my life, because that's why. Excuse me. That's why I say don't let the government get involved. Like, when you get married, just have the ceremony. You guys live like under God. Don't waste time getting the government involved, because The government somehow thinks they can control you. Like they think that they can tell you what to do with your seed that came out of you. Like I have kids that came out of me into the mom, so she can birth them. And now I have to go. Not just me. A lot of men, a lot of good dads want to be in their child's life, but the government is like, no, we're gonna make it hard for you because the government has too much control over personal life. I don't like it. The government needs to control the country, not the person. I don't like that. So I took this job as local. Excuse me. I took this job as local. It's not on the road, so uh, it should help me to retain some sort of um, balance. I, I guess. I guess I'm trying to say balance. I'm trying to maintain some sort of balance in my kids' lives. I don't want them growing up without their dad. And I mean, when I get like you might be thinking truck drivers on the road all the time, which was true, but I was always in contact with them on a daily basis via phone and video games. And when I came home, I came home. So they, it was okay. They know who their dad was. They know they have a dad. They're not wondering where's my dad. I haven't seen him in a long time. Blah say blah. So that's I just didn't want to be out of my kids' lives because I grew up without my dad. Not because he was a piece of shit, but because life decided that I did not need a dad. So life took him from me. He was murdered, if you don't get my drift. Uh, I was young, 6 years old. So that's a bad time. You know, if I had been older, I would have got to utilize my dad a lot more through my life, and he could have taught me some things to keep me from making the mistakes I made. But that's how my life is. My life said, "Nah, man, we built you good. You're gonna go through all of it." I guess that's the con of being well built is you're gonna go through the shit. And the religious people, they say, God's not gonna put you through more than you can handle. But what if you're built good enough to handle a lot? So that means you gotta get put through a lot, and that sucks. That sucks. There's nothing good about that. I mean, it definitely built character, but at the same time, it I mean, how long are you supposed to just keep taking hits? You see what happened to Muhammad Ali? Muhammad Ali was a great fighter, but look at all the hits he took, and look how it damaged them. That's how life is. Like for a well-built person, you're gonna take a lot of hits, and you could be successful, but you're gonna definitely come out damaged. And I'm no different. But so this new company, applied with them, and I start on next month. I start next month. I don't want to put too much of my information out there, but I start next month. Uh, it's a local company, so I'll be able to be home every day, and hopefully the judge will see that and be like, okay, this guy, he's able to have some sort of life with his children. Versus if I was on the road, the judge might be like, no, we ain't gonna give you kids at all. You're not here to raise them. And I don't want that. I don't want to be the dad that's only can see his kid once a month or something because the government has too much fucking control. Uh, mm. But back to the job is that's a plus. It sucks that I came off the road. I love it. It's my passion, but I do have a job now. I'm not gonna be, you know, totally assed out. It's another driving job, so I mean, I'm still in a truck. It's just local and different style of truck. I prefer semi trucks, but I just gotta do this for now till I get myself in a better place financially. Uh, but that's that's where I'm at right now. Skies are they was blue. I thought the sky was gonna clear up, but looks like it turned back gray. Just getting the remnants of that storm. That's a pretty big storm, though. I mean, the width of it, how wide it was, how much it was affecting, and the north side of the storm was like the biggest area. But it didn't do much damage over here. Knocked down some tree branches. No power outage. But I'm on the east side. I'm on the east side of Florida, so it didn't do much damage over here. We weren't right in the way. West side of Florida in the Panhandle, I think the storm went right up through there, so they took the most damage. But I don't really have anything else on my mind right now, other than actually wait, I do have something else on my mind. I'm not going to be racist, so I'm not going to say all. But if you're a truck driver, don't drive for certain Eastern Europeans, because they definitely tried to shaft me. They thought they could get away with it too. But I got a lawyer. I lawyered up, and now they're trying to contact me like, oh, so the issue is I was driving. I went on home time, and when I was on home time, these motherfuckers didn't pay me. They didn't send me my check, and that was on Friday. So I called them up, and their accounting department is closed on paydays on Fridays, which is odd. Right there, right off the bat. Why is your accounting department closed on payday? That's bullshit. So I got in contact with them Monday. They're like, yeah, we'll have the money in your bank account by the end of the day. End of the day came and went, wasn't there. Contacted them on Tuesday, and they're like, oh, we tried to deposit it, but it got your bank rejected it, which was a flat out fucking lie. Because I went to my bank, and they said ain't nobody trying to make no the damn deposit. They lying. And I called my bank. I was like, hey bank, get on the phone with these guys. So of course the company didn't answer the phone, so I had the bank leave a message. And that's why they're trying to reach out now, because they see, oh, okay, this guy's, he's on our ass right now. And I let them know right off the bat, like, hey, if you don't fucking pay me, I'm going to pursue legal action. Like, what are you doing? I'm not your slave for you to tell me. They try to tell me they're not going to pay me. So their words was, we can't release the check again until you get back in the truck, get under a load, which is code for we're not paying you until you come back to work, which is code for you're our slave. I'm not their slave. I'm not anyone's slave. Like, I make my own choices. I work, I do a service. You pay me for the service I provide. You don't tell me, no, we're not gonna pay you until you come back to work. You're not gonna tell me, no, we're not gonna pay you because we don't want to. I'm like, no, listen. And then they tried to say, hold on, let me take a pause.